So remember, Boateng here has the advantage to choose if he wants to go first or second, rather than just having to roll the die for it. He gets to choose, and whoever the highest seed is at the start of every single bracket from here on out gets to win the right to go first or second, regardless of the die roll, because there is none. So here we go. Both players are shuffling up, and we are getting ready to go here. I am very excited to see this matchup. Both wearing yellow sleeves too, so this will be quite entertaining to watch. Madolches and Evilswarms, quite the matchup here. Shaq's able to roll 7. I don't know if that was a 1 or a 6 on Greg Williams' side. We still weren't unable to see that. And here we go. We are ready to go, and it's happening. And Shaq opens up rather quietly with a set back row. An inconspicuous start there. Oh my gosh. Greg Williams is opening up with a Gyoku. So he's playing Gyoku to trap. He's using Gyoku to trap him. And then he goes to Caster, especially with Mandragora. Almost a second from Mandragora, and now he's about a max. He got dropped for a less Shaq before he can do anything else. So he's going to take a couple hits to the face here, and that's not going to be very good for.
Gyoku's actually an interesting card. Against Burning Abyss, if they do set a card, you can lock them down there, and they can't special summon their Burning Abyss monsters.
That is very true indeed. So it's a very useful card to use against Burning Abyss, and that's a very good point. Oh. But he's able now to.
So he did unlock it.
So that's a dust tornado. A hoot kick comes off. And since he did max C, he is able to use hoot kick's effect. The hoot kick gets the Messenger Lotto. And I can only presume that Messenger Lotto is probably going to get the Chateau because he needs that power boost from both monsters to be able to take down both of Greg's monsters.
So yeah, I guess he's going to grab the Chateau here.
Oh, he's going for the ticket.
Yeah, he went for the ticket.
I wonder if he already has the Chateau in his hand.
Oh, he's showing him the English version of it.
Yes, indeed. He does run the foreign copies of that card.
Yeah, he is playing foreign. Not really a fan of foreign cards. Never have been.
I never have been either.
No. Like, I mean, they do look better, but what's the point, you know? It's just bringing up something that's going to waste time in a duel. What does that do? Hold on a second. Let me grab it.
Yeah,
that's valuable time.
It's just almost like just kind of just vanity for that player.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. It's just my cards are foreign and
a little more blinged out,
yeah.
Quote unquote. Oh, he's going to snatch steel. The Castor.
Ah, so that's why he grabbed the ticket instead of the Chateau.
So it's smart to strike with all three of them first before he decides to exceed, but you got to wonder what play he's going to make.
Then he'll overlay and make something smaller.
Now you gotta wonder what is he gonna exceed up into here. I wonder what's the big card that's gonna cause problems for Shaq.
He does have the effect veiler.
Oh, he goes to
He just
Arc.
makes the honor arc.
Not a bad choice considering that Arc can outstick pretty much every single Evilswarm that's there
Yep.
and just defend itself from attack. So I doubt he's going to use it for the effect of it.
Yep.
Rather, it's just merely there as a stick
Yep.
with some beefy defense behind it.
Yeah. It has a great effect that it can't be destroyed. Detach 1, so it's going to stick around for a while unless he does have an immediate out to it.
Now, it's a little bit irrelevant in this case, but if he's able to protect it and he drops an Ophion, he can at least take it away from him. But once again, that's Ophion can beat over that Arc, so there's a little bit irrelevant in this case. But we'll see what's going to happen here.
In case you missed the earlier feature match, Greg does play some hand traps. He plays Skullmeister and Effect Veiler.
Not too much, and main copies of Forbidden Chalice as well.
Yeah.
He's pretty much built his deck to just combat the meta right now, and so far it's brought him good success so far.
He finds himself here against a Madolche deck, though, who hasn't really seen much play.
Well, Shaq's always been consistent with the Madolches, and he hasn't stopped here, and it's just really nice to see him up here, and he's crushing. He's crushed a lot of people here. And let's see if he can do it again. But this time against a deck I don't think he expect to face. Neither of these players expect to play each other, I don't think.
Yeah. So a set monster from Evilswarm.
Yeah, which is really uncharacteristic of them, too, to do so, especially in Game 1. So you got to wonder, what does Greg have?
Oh, he does have the Effect Veiler.
So he has an Effect Veiler to at least stop a Hoot Cake, so maybe let's try to stop the bleeding.
I'm not sure exactly what discrepancy his.
I almost want to think that maybe it's going back because of Angeli, but I don't. But I don't think so. No, it couldn't be because Hoot Cake was normal summon and special summon the Messenger Gelato.
Yep.
So I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's a King Tiger Wanghu.
Ooh. Interesting.
The anti-Burning Abyss card matchup, and could have helped here, but Greg didn't get it first turn.
Yeah, that would have been a devastator.
It would have been absolutely nice. So it must have been a card he just drew. And both these players knew what each other was playing going into this, so he definitely must have drawn it, or else he definitely would have summoned it before. With all this thought, you wonder if Shaq can just smell the weakness now that's happening.
That is going to bump him up. He's going to be able to banish here to bump him up. Let him gain some attack.
But he only has one, so he can only pump him up to 1950.
I think he can banish any monster.
No, I could swear it's only maybe Dark Monsters or Evilswarm monsters, but we'll see.
He did banish the Wanghu and the Effect Veiler, so
Oh, okay.
it must be any monster.
Yeah, so it looks like, you can banish any monsters. So that does help.
Yeah, so he'll be able to at least keep attack over the Honor Arc, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to do that just to get a material off.
Yeah, he must be in a pretty bad spot here to have to just do that.
Yeah, we really haven't. And Greg decided not to go into an exceed play because of the match C.
Yeah.
He decided I'll just let my opponent neg himself. But had he have gone to Ophion, then he could have protected himself. But especially if he knew he had a Veiler in his hand. So So you gotta wonder what was going on there. But did he have the Veiler during that time? I guess not, because he let the Hoot Cake go through.
Yeah, and
So he
there's
must have drawn it
there's
after.
the chateau and the ticket. Its effect's gonna activate.
So already
And
a very, very difficult field to get over.
yeah, and there's 5 monsters.
That hoot cake came out, and
It's not looking good.
it really is not looking good right now. Because a hoot cake brought out the messenger gelato, and they summoned the fuel, and then Jelly got cuffs on us.
He's got the Levier.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
there's no way out of this
tiramisu.
now.
Yeah.
He's getting the messenger gelato for another one, and then Madolche Palooza, but then he's going to go together now for a queen.
Yep.
But, and even with Effect Veiler, all he can't do is a level 3, well, because he didn't activate his effect yet, so now he's activating the effect, so now that'll pump it up by its attack and it's at a level.
Yeah, the queen's gonna pretty much seal the game here. He's gonna bounce
And even
away.
and even with Effect Veiler, it doesn't matter.
Yep, he's gonna bounce away that. And
But just to put some gravy on the top there, that's it. He's just going to bounce it, and
you see some gravy on the fries?
gravy on the top there.
Gravy on the fries.
The gravy would go good with these fries that I'm eating.
Yep, in Canada here we put gravy on fries.
With cheese curd.
With cheese, correct. So Shaq's going to take game 1 rather
A
convincingly.
rather quick one, yeah. And the tough thing for Greg Williams is that Ophion is unable to really stop any of the plays that Shaq can make.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you don't special summon any level 5. You don't really special summon any level 5 or higher.
Yeah. I know he plays pudding cess, but that's,
You don't really bring that out too often. So
I can't see that staying in the game. Oh, we're getting in the Burning Abyss versus Bo Tang.
yes, we are.
Bo's not looking so hot this game. We just joined halfway through. We're not sure exactly what's going on
That looks
here.
like that's
but
I don't know what that moral attack is doing. Well,
it's
that's a dragon that
I
bounces.
I believe he might have farfed
Yeah, that sounds plausible.
because it isn't a different remove from play zone, but because these have a BLS banish too. So
Quite possibly could have been milled, actually. If he's banishing
yeah,
a BLS.
yeah. So the moral talk is coming back. So it must have been Farfud. It looks like Botang is top decking here.
One card in his hand, he's got another card to draw.
No, that is what he drew.
Oh,
Yeah, he just drew that card. And he added a tour guide too from that Scarm.
yeah, so that's not going to put
So-
Bo in a good spot right now.
Gotta wonder what that card was that Bo drew. It's a trap.
Yeah, set spell trap card.
Well, it could be a spell, trap, or monster. He is playing the artifacts, so
I wonder if it's a tour guide. Now, if this is a scythe, if that was a sanctum, he gets the scythe. That's a big play. Stops him right at his tracks. And if
Yep.
Bo runs Pleiades, that could open things up for him.
yeah. I'm not sure where he's gonna go here. I'm assuming he's just gonna attack over. There's no reason to pop it and risk more artifacts. I guess the scythe, right, is the only one.
Yeah,
If
that's
it
what he
was
would do. He would go
destroyed,
with Scythe, if that is a face-down Sanctum. But let's see. So he special summons a Seer off Tour Guide, and he looks like he gets a Scarm from the Graph,
Yeah, and the Scarm itself is gonna die.
and get him
From
another
the Tour
search for
Guide.
next turn. But
Yeah.
we're going to veer away from that now. We're going to go back to our main feature match at the table A, and Greg Williams is down one game to Shaquille Leslie. Man, Evilswarm and Madolches. One of these two decks is going to make top 8.
Yeah,
How
incredible,
strange.
incredible. Yeah, haven't seen these decks in a while, and both of them are getting close. Yeah, there were 76 players. So they're still shuffling up here. Seem to be side decking. Seems to side it out those. Can't really see what that was.
Yeah, so let's get back to the other game for now.
So yeah, he did make a Dante and just attacked over the Moral Talk.
And his end phase is going to search for a Skarm. So a very tough situation both Tangs in. You got to wonder what that set card is.
Yeah. A Shaddoll Fusion right now would be just insane.
Absolutely ideal right now.
Appears he does not have it.
Is that a Fire Lake? Yes, it is.
Ooh. That could be game over.
And that is game over right there, and Boateng has to scoop it up. A very harsh loss. Oh, it looks like he got rid of Yassi, too. Wow.
Wow. Got a Bo leave for game 2.
We do indeed. Already down game 1. He may be undefeated, but I mean, Boateng already down game 1, and it doesn't matter. It's if you're can be one and done here in the playoffs.
Yeah, Jesse's no slouch.
Yeah, and he definitely isn't. Like we said, can't count out the 16th seed.
Always a sweet 16.
Sweet 16 indeed. So let's see what Boateng can do to make adjustments here. Even though Boateng wins the right to choose who goes first or second in every single game because of that stipulation we added.
Yep.
And Shaq and Greg still shuffling up now, but they finally finished siding in. We get ready for game 2. Uh-oh, that's a Regeki. Oopsies.
Oops, drop my Regeki. Whoopsie.
Uh-oh.
Put that back on top of my deck where I need it. Oh, that was his opponent's deck, I think. Whoops.
Yep, you got. If there's any time to believe, now would be the time. He's down a game to Jesse Cotton, who came first place in the last in Swiss rounds after the last YOCC. So no slouch either. So no easy picnics for anybody here in top 16.
Yeah, star-studded top 16. Very, very good players.
A lot of well-known names in here. So let's see if any of these players can get who's going to make it to the top. But for now, let's focus on Greg Williams playing Evilswarm versus Shaquille Leslie playing with Madolche. And Greg has elected Shaq to go first.
It's kind of a good idea against the Madolche deck.
Oh, and he Veilers. So no search, but he does play Ticket.
Looks like he's holding a Lance and a Trap Stun there that he set. I'm not sure what that last one was. I think it was a monster.
Trap Stun is a big card, too, because for Madolche, because that way they can just go off and just not without a hitch. And it's especially useful against a trap-heavy deck like what Greg Williams runs. But also with that, but he also packs so many hand traps, so it may not be as easy as it sounds. Yep. So here comes a special summon now. And the King Tiger Wanghu.
Oh my! Ooh. Well, there he is.
1400 attack. Then he must special, normal or special.
He's got the Lance, so if he pokes with the King Tiger, he might be in trouble here. Yeah. Oh no, he's not.
He's just going to overlay.
That's questionable.
He's going to Exciton Knights.
Well, I mean, that's going to blow him up too, but King Tiger kind of like just blew him out of the game.
Yeah, he just used it just to go out. And double Trap Stun gone.
It's tough to see what's in his hand too.
So it's actually a really big play for Greg Williams to go right to Exciton Knight right at the bat.
Oh, so he didn't set the Lance? Interesting.
I didn't see a Lance.
I thought he had one. Maybe I'm wrong.
And now Exciton just currently becoming a beat stick.
Draws the Hoot Cake.
And Hoot Cake, but
doesn't have a monster.
He doesn't have a monster in the grave. So
but he does have the Lance, I think. So when he attacks here, we'll see if he does attack. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen here. Nope. No, does Greg have any foresight or?
He sees the summons fine, and then once he attacks, the jig is up. You know something's going on.
Oh yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's still contemplating, man. It's like, what is he going to do to me? And he's just wondering now. I don't know. But let's see if he does know. Let's see if he has some foresight. And if he does he want to protect it?
Still contemplating his face downs. And he let it go.
He's
So
going
he
to
does
lance it.
lance, yeah. So he did have the lance, and he didn't set it.
Yeah,
He set double trap stun. That's kind of weird.
that's pretty big. So you got to wonder now, what is he going to do now with no monsters in his hand? I presume. Oh, so okay, it's a Castor, and he's just able to beat over that Hoot Cake, and now it's just a very simplified game state here.
Yeah, Shaq's top decking here, and Greg's got 4 cards going on.
Yeah, that Exciton right off the bat really put a sting on Shaq. And he just has to set a back row and just hope for the best.
He's got BLS.
Yeah.
He's
It's a Kirkion. That
Kirkion.
won't help at all. So he's probably going to banish that Excitonite. Yes, he will. He's going to get back a Mandragora. And he's
Pokemon. Just going to be poking with these.
he's got to poke them all.
Poke, poke, poke.
The Mandragora now coming out. Oh,
Funny,
that's rough.
funny. Mike is correct. Vanilla beat time. That is what's going on.
And why not? I mean, Shaq does actually play Torrential Tribute. I think he actually does play Torrential Tribute, but perhaps.
I have to assume it would have went off there.
Yeah, it would have been if it had, but I guess Greg's
Could have
he
the
could've had
pandemic.
too,
The pandemic, yeah.
which is why he's rushing, or either that or like not knowing that it could be just fueling Greg's courage, quote unquote courageous play to do that.
Yep. But he is overlaying here for something.
Yeah.
And
going for
Karen
King
Gorgon,
Gorgon.
I
Yeah.
absolutely love
I
this
love
card.
this card. It's a
Yeah,
wonderful
it's a
card.
great card. The hero deck opening with Karen Gorgon and like a Dark Claw is just insane. So he's gonna scoop up that game
Shaq also
rather
is gonna scoop it
quickly.
up really quickly.
That Exton.
So
Knight.
2 real quick games there on that side.
Oh, he's got the Yahtzee again.
Yeah, now,
Yeah.
but I don't like what's going on here because Jesse
you can-
got the Dante's in attack mode, and
Yeah,
he
you-
knows that he can't beat over the Yahtzee per se. But
He's got the bug.
what he can do now, he can either go to Acid Golem if he really wants to, or what's probably the better card in this situation is go to a Giga Brilliant.
Giga Brilliant.
Giga Brilliant is enough to take down the Yahtzee. And
So the Yahtzee, while very good, maybe not so great anymore with the ability to get.
yeah, it needs protection. Oh no!
Maybe not. Oh, he hasn't used either of them yet.
Oh no, that's a Libic. Uh-oh. I see what's going on here now. It's a Libic. He wants to activate that Libic's effect to special summon another one, and then he's got a Seer in the...
Oh, jeez.
Oh no,
It could
and
be
then he's going to Seer.
this should be game, I believe.
Yeah, because if he goes to Acid, he can go right to Acid Golem. But no, Acid Golem won't
he's
be enough,
shy.
though.
He's shy, yeah.
So let's activate that Seer. There you go, that's 75, 10,500, and yeah, 26. So yeah, he'll be shy by 100.
Yep. But I mean, at this point, you might as well do it. You're getting the search for the Scarm, so you might as well just put it all out there. Get the Scarm search. Grab a
if he
tour
goes,
guide.
actually, he can go Giga Brilliant here, and I think that'll be that could be game
Yeah,
right
I think
there.
it might be.
Because that's 28,
Yeah.
well, 28, 28, 21 plus, it's 28, 28, 21. That's not,
Plus
he needs
28.
300 more, but I think he's short by 100. Let's see, 28, 28, 28. Oh, let's see if my math is right. He's got
28, 28, 21, and
another
100 over? Yeah,
yeah.
he's 200 shy,
Yeah.
I believe.
he's 200
Yeah, I
shy.
think
Because
he's
28,
200.
28, 28 is 79.
Yeah, but at this point, you do it, and you got downards coming out and all that fun
Yeah,
stuff.
you have so much
You'll be able to
protection.
pierce through. Like even Botang's best card here, Rush at All Fusion, isn't even going to do anything.
It isn't indeed, and I don't know if Jess is going to have a Scarm search to the end phase or not. If he does, though,
He did mill it, so
He did, yeah.
as long as he didn't special
activate
summon
the
it.
effects. Yeah, that's what we're worried about. So 100. Botangs.
Appears he did.
So if you're going to believe, it's got to be now, and Botang's got to hang on by the skin of his teeth
Yeah,
with
you
100 life
Need
points.
to believe on a Shadol Fusion.
Can we get a
Regeki.
miracle here? He's going to have to open it. No, he's not going to open up with Mathematician to start it off, but you really got to think. If you're in Botang's shoes, I'm at 100 life points. I am in the danger zone for any deck. How am I going to get out of this? My tournament life is on the line. To have traveled so far and to have dueled so hard
All the way
with just
from
the deck.
Vancouver.
Yeah. And then just to come up short, just to lose in top 16. It's got to be absolutely heartbreaking for Boateng. All his hard work and efforts just for this.
Can you see what's in his hand?
I
there?
see a mathematician
El Shaddai?
and an ignition in his hand, and neither of those cards are going to help the cause here.
Got to rip like a Shadal fusion, off the beast draw.
And he can't, and obviously he doesn't have a Shadal fusion because he's not playing it. And I don't know what he can do right now. That like the best he might do is at least have a construct, so he has to Farfa over, Alec over. But I mean, it's gonna be tough. He has to dig. He's got to dig. That's the best way he can do this right now.
Yeah, I'm
And
expecting a Squamata followed by a beast.
a beast, yeah, because he was to at least draw a Shadal fusion, or at least an El Shadal fusion. He can go to Shaq and Naga, and maybe he can do something there. But looks like it's so hard. Like at least he can't get Nightmare Shark.
He could draw a Raigeki, I guess. Here, that might put him somewhere in the game.
I don't know if Bo is very happy with his draw.
Yeah.
I don't know at all. And I don't know, but the Boateng here might be coming right to the end.
They're actually going to hold the other game side decking for us so we can watch the end of this match here.
And that'll be very good here, considering that this game could very well be on its last legs.
Bo's
Boateng,
considering all his options here.
can you believe one more time for Boateng? I see a snatch steal
I
in
do
there.
see a snatch. I don't know if it's enough, though.
Can he do it?
I really want to say, do you believe in miracles?
Do you believe in miracles? This is the time is now. If you gotta believe, it's gotta be now. 100 life points.
Yeah.
Staring down triple downer. Giga brilliant.
It's really tough because he kills two of those downers, and
And
he's gonna get the Libic and another monster back.
I know,
He's
it's-
it's very, very slim.
You cannot forfeit a single triple digit life point, or else he is done. I
Yeah.
can't believe that he's been put in this situation, and I don't know how he's gonna get out of this.
Yeah, he really needed to draw that.
I see ignition.
Shit.
I think I see a puppet plant as well. So you could have ignition, puppet plant, and snatch steel. So, oh my gosh.
Yeesh. Yikes.
The only thing I can think of is hope that ignition gets hit.
Another math?
That is
He's
another
in?
math. That is another
Yikes.
math. So, no, yeah, so it's not a puppet plant. It's
Snatch.
another math. So he's got snatch, and he's got
I think it
he's
might
got,
be another
got an ignition. So
Yeah, it
the
is.
best thing he might have to hope for
Yeah, he
is
can't.
no, and that's
The
over for
dream.
Boateng. The Bolieve train ends here at Jesse Cotton. And he is able to stop the momentum that Boateng has brought and able to move on to top 8.
The Sweet 16. That was 16th place right
Yeah,
there.
16th place.
Upsetting the number 1 Boateng.
Absolutely, it is a big upset. And now here we are, opening it up. Shaquille Leslie opening up with us. Game 3 with the Angeli. You got to wonder if Greg Williams already has an effect veiler, and yes, he does. 2 to the back row. And it's going to be back to Greg now, starting out with 5 cards in his hand, stymieing that Angeli from Shaq. So now you got to wonder, what does Greg have now to counter this move? He's going to start with a Heliotrope.
Hiya.
Punch it over for 950.
Worked.
And it did work indeed. I don't know if Shaq is running a lot of defensive traps or defensive spells. So we don't know he has a lance at least, but possibly any of his traps could be cards just at least disrupt his opponent when it comes time for his turn.
Absolutely.
So this is a very so you got to wonder what's going to go through the head of both these players as they're trying to fight for top 8. You're just joining us now. Unfortunately, Boateng had just lost to Jesse Cotton. So Boateng, the number 1 seed, is out to Jesse Cotton, number 16 seed. And Jesse Cotton will be moving on top 8. And this is game 3 of Greg Williams running Evilswarm, packing Skullmeister and Effect Veiler against Shaquille Leslie.
That's a
He was running
ticket and a
Madolches.
youth.
That's a the ticket on the field with a Mifuel.
I'm assuming he's activating his effect.
That cute little kitty cat. He's gonna try to special summon one from the hand. Perhaps a Messenger Lotto if he has one.
Oh, he's got foreign cards again.
Uh-oh.
So he's got to get the English.
Yeah, he's
copy.
got the English one, and then the Mifuel is the one that is going to be able to special summon
Yep.
one from the hand.
See, another downside to playing foreign cards. You just don't want to have to waste time. Time is precious here.
Yes. Although we have been granted time, a bit of an extension. It's now 15 minutes here in the top 16, rather than our traditional 40. So he does get the Messenger Lotto out, and yeah, it's going to search himself monster from the a Madolche card from the deck. So Messenger Law is going to make a search. I'm going to presume ticket. Oh, sorry, not ticket.
He's got the
Chateau.
ticket, yep.
Now he plays that Chateau. No monsters in the grave, so there's nothing's going to be shuffled up there.
But that will boost up his Messenger Lotto.
And that's the important part here.
Not only that, he's actually got a very big
And he's got the
He does.
Typhoon, I'm assuming.
Well, now that it is indeed true that now all those monsters become floaters.
Oh, it's Pandemic. Or
Infestation.
Infestation, yeah. Which could be good.
It
Put it
can be
back.
good, but he does.
He's taking
He-
a little bit of a beats here.
He can get a Mandragora here. Probably would be an ideal card considering he can special summon that. There's
Yeah.
no point in getting a Kirkion because that's in. There's no monsters in the grave there he can use it with. That seems to be. He can make a Mandragora, Castro, whatever the case may be, but yeah, he doesn't want it. He's going with Castor, just in case of the vanities. Mandragora can't do anything with that vanities there. So Castor seems to be the smart play. Yeah, no, but I mean,
Oh, yeah. No,
Ian Shields is still playing, actually. They're still playing out the top 16.
Ian Shields is actually highly well known for his rather very long turns.
Oh, yeah.
And Zaki plays as regarded by his peers. He also has a very unorthodox style of playing and thought process, which really is a big key to messing with his opponents. Just thinking just leaving them scratching their heads and wondering, and it just somehow just worked. At least worked for this weekend. So Greg Williams now is just trying to think now what to do here.
I think the Coco lost. I think we're going to have a new champion here.
Yeah, with Boateng out and
Yeah.
with Anthony DeCoco
And now
with a
Coco.
loss, we will have a new champion today.
New champion.
Looks like he's activating Infestation again. He's going to get Mandragora. Now, I don't think Shaq has Vanities in his deck, but if he did, he'd have to preemptively play it now. But it's highly doubtful that Madolches would want to run the card that's going to be very counterproductive. So
Yeah.
he's going to go with a reinforcement of the army.
So he does have double summons here. Ooh, could be triple summons.
Yeah, it could be a triple summon. So what we can at least expect to see is at least the Mandragora is going to be special summoned first.
So here we see something intelligent by Shaq. He's actually writing down his opponent's hand. We made mention to that earlier, and every time Greg adds something to his hand, he is writing it down.
Well, making notes. Take advantage of what you can do.
Yep.
So we have Mandragora and then Castor, normal summoned.
So just 2.
And he will go for it. He's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, there's a fiendish chain locking it down. Oh, but there's a pandemic. Oh,
that's
and a breakthrough skill. Oh, he's negating it with the breakthrough skill.
Yes, breakthrough will negate it.
It will negate it because the effect at that point has already been negated. Has already affected Excitonite before that pandemic is able to affect it. Oh,
Whoa,
no.
no,
Oh, really?
no, he doesn't
No,
lose his
no.
head. No, stop that.
Oh, now they're trying.
Uh-oh.
This might be problematic here. This might be an irreversible game. Oh, this is going to be a reversible game state here.
Well, I don't think he had a hand, though, so... but the problem is he had a graveyard and got shuffled away.
Yeah.
I believe he had a graveyard. Maybe he didn't.
But at least it seems to be it can be a reversible game state because we already knew the knowledge of all the cards there. So it looks like they fixed it all up.
But Greg did have to reveal his face-down cards here because his opponent technically did say, yeah, that's fine, and the judge, I guess, ruled.
Well, that's how it happened. Shaq was told it doesn't work, so he scooped it. Which is terrible.
Because we did all know all the cards that Shaq had, and as we saw set there, Greg has a Stygian Dirge set.
Stygian Dirge, yeah.
Yeah, so that definitely will slow down Shaq's deck if that card is active. So break the skill will negate Excitonite, and then Pandemic will start having it being unaffected by spells and traps. But break the skill has already affected the Excitonite, so already its effect will be negated, despite the fact that Pandemic resolves afterwards.
Yeah, the breakthrough will negate the Exiton
Yes,
completely.
it will.
So, I'm not sure exactly what they're debating here.
Yeah. And the thing about this too is now after this chain is over, after it all ends, that Fiendish chain will latch right back onto the Excitonite and can no longer attack and activate its effect, which I don't know if either player is aware of or not. It's not a common thing that players know. So, and it looks like they're just reviewing the play one more time to make sure that the end result is correct. No, but perhaps there's an appeal there that's happening on the floor there. There's quite a large discrepancy happening here. So we want to make sure that this game state is done correctly. So we are analyzing it through and making sure all of this is correct. Yeah, and it looks like the judges are just still going over through, and it looks like they have the problem fixed now, and it looks like the game state is going to proceed as normal. But because of all of that, and unfortunately on Greg's end of the table, that the face down is revealed as a Stygian Dirge.
Yeah,
So that's quite useful.
That was unfortunate.
It
but,
was indeed.
Was information that was revealed.
But let's see what happens here now.
Yeah, even though it is a repairable game state, if I was Greg in this situation, I wouldn't be happy about my face down being revealed.
No, absolutely not, because especially
yeah.
it's a huge surprise factor too.
Yeah.
And now that it's being
It's
gone,
really not. Yeah.
because you don't expect Stygian Dirge to be run against to be even a card anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Still,
Even in the side deck is kind of random. But yeah, having that revealed is big information.
yeah. So let's see if this is going to affect the gameplay at all. So I wonder what they're still going over. There seems to be still a lot of discussion going on that end, at least from what the body language is giving us. Looks like Shaq is listening to some music here as we go along.
I don't like that either. I get angry at that. And whenever I play somebody with headphones in or on their neck, I always ask them to take them off. I don't like it.
So he's decided to so he's decided to activate the effect again, which he can do, just basically just so he can get another Evilswarm in the graveyard. And it looks like he's just going to go to it again. Very slick play there for Evilswarm. Never seen a play like that before. And he plays a second one too. And that is enough. We gotta wonder what's they're counting the cards and making sure. Yeah, they're making sure that the card count was it was a legal activation there. So indeed it was. And now Shaq has resorted to top decking, and I don't know, he wants to top deck that Angeli.
Yeah.
He needs that Angeli. He does have a breakthrough skill to stop Exodon if he does get that Angeli, so he can continue on unfettered.
This
but
is
let's
a super simplified game state right here. He doesn't take damage there.
Yeah,
Hopefully
the attack skill won't take damage, so no, he's not. He doesn't look like he's dropped the attack, and anything is dropped. So, and it looks like nothing. So,
gonna be the old draw, attack, pass, draw.
So basically,
attack,
Exciton Knight at this point just becomes a stick. As his effect will probably won't be able to activate said effect, and if he does, then Shaq's got a breakthrough skill in his grave. So it just looks like a 19 stick at this point, but it can be a part of the pandemic as we saw earlier. So a Typhoon comes in. Oh, just a Typhoon. Oh wow, that's a good card to draw. That's a snatch steal.
There's the snatch.
And he's going to be losing 19 from there. He will gain 1,000 back, but that's a huge swing.
Yeah, that's even drawing that Typhoon.
I know, and he lost an out.
And he had the Typhoon for the snatch, but Shaq drew the Typhoon for the Typhoon, which just worked out.
So let's see what Greg can do in response. A Heliotrope would be very ideal right now, just to pound it over, or even a Kirkion or a Caster. A Kirkion would probably be the best draw.
Do we know what's in his hand?
We do not know what's in his hand at all, actually.
Having two monsters, he could Castell that.
And he's got a pass, so looks like 19 in. So he's just hammering over for a net total of another 900 damage because of that Snatch Steal, again, of 1,000 life points. It's basically how Snatch Steal has worked its way back into the meta now.
Oh, yeah.
And clearly we are seeing the impact that card can make. A one-card top deck, it can buy so much time, and we're seeing it here right now.
Yeah, just turned that game all around.
Right upside down on its head.
Shaq's got a chance now.
Yeah. Now, not to say that Greg is out of the game, because he has a couple cards he can draw to get out of this. I mean, if he has two Evilswarm monsters, one of them being able to make a rank 4 exceed, he can do that.
Yep.
Not to mention a Kirkion's also out, and a Heliotrope buying that face down that Shaq has. So it's a King Tiger Wanghu. So it looks like he's going to tackle. He might have a Book of Moon or a Lance or something, or a Chalice. Compulsory Escape Device. So that's going to put both monsters back in each other's decks. So Exciton Knight and that King Tiger Wanghu are going back in the decks.
I think if you're Greg here, you're okay with that trade-off. You're still +1.
Yes, at that point, like, Shaq once again is in the top deck mode, and he needs to get that Angeli. Now the Hoot Cake at this point is just merely a 15 beat stick and nothing more, because he's got no monsters in the grave. So let's not, but and he sets a card to end his turn. So what is this card? He sets a spell trap card. Yeah, it could be a Lance, or it could even be a Chalice.
Yeah, he did attack with the Wanghu, so
because
it's definitely something to modify.
Yes, it is.
Or maybe a book or something.
Oh
the
no!
Rescue Rabbit.
That's a big card to draw on a Rescue Rabbit, and he does have two Heliotrope in there. What a draw!
Those are beat sticks.
Or now Shaq does play Torrential.
Yep.
Oh, he's got a bottomless.
Crowd explodes.
Oh, and an explosion from the crowd happens as he has a bottomless treble. As Greg Williams has no pandemic to be able to counter that bottomless. Wow.
What a great card against that rabbit. So we have to agree that is the chalice. That's
Oh, wow.
it's got to be the chalice because a lance.
Would have
I
at least.
assume he might have lanced it there to save one, even
But
though it would.
it would have been it would have died. So maybe it's not worth it. So he just tops him with fuel and it's just sorry
Yeah, that's
the Croissant, and it's just gonna start poking. We're down to simplified game states, folks. But the problem for Greg Williams, he just burned his power card. But he still has a couple more. But
How big is that?
the Croissant is 15. It's poking 15 every turn here.
So he's at 100.
So let's see if he can top deck out of this. That's one.
He's got some sets.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if it's gonna get there.
Well, one could be a Book of Moon, because he did try to check. Oh, and he got it. He passes it, and Greg Williams cannot top deck his way out of it. And Shaquille Leslie,
Wow.
with a crowd of his friends and supporters, is gonna be able to move to top 8 with Madolche's taking out Evilswarm. And the crowd erupts with applause.
That was
And
wild.
appreciation. What a wild finish to simplify game states on both ends. And oh my God.
That bottomless though.
That bottomless did it all, and he had the counter. And wow, what a match we had. What a stupendous match. Simplified game states, all down. A bottomless saves and Snatch Steal saved the day.
Insane.
And then the help of a little dog of Croissant is able to poke away
The
for
little
victory.
Croissant.
Wow.
The little doggy that
The
could.
little dog that could, and Croissant was able to take it away, and Shaquille Leslie moves on to top 8. Alrighty, we have updated. Top 8 brackets here, and we're just determining who could be our feature match at this point in time. So we'll just bear with us for a moment here. We're going to see what we can get on here. What do you want to speak?
Yeah, Irvin.
Okay.
Can I get that sheet? Can I see that for a second? So far in our top 8, we have Jesse Cotton, Irvin So, Trang Tony. Who's that? Is that this guy?
The one I can't pronounce.
Oh, Yu Yang Huang.
Yu Yang Huang one. Ahmad Fajim one. Matt Vanden Heuvel. And we just saw Shaq one. So we're still waiting on the Ian Shields match. He's facing
Andrew Drigsby Shaw there,
Andre, yeah.
and that's Burning Abyss versus Satellar's. Ian Shields running Burning Abyss, Andrew's running Satellar's.
Yeah.
So and the winner of that will go against Ahmad Fahem. So once again, to revise those brackets, facing in top 8, Jesse Cotton will be playing Irvin So, Trang Tony will be playing Yu Yang Huang. Ahmad Fahem will play the winner of Ian Shields and Andrew Drigsby Shaw, and Matt Vanden Heuvel is going to face against, as you just saw, Shaquille Leslie. So we're going to see what happens. We'll figure out our feature match soon, but we're going to have at least, for sure, Jesse Cotton versus Irvin So in one of them. Trying to figure out who's going to be in the second one there.
Yep.
All I said was that, yes, infixation makes it unaffected. I didn't say by breakthrough skill. And then he starts putting his cards back, and like 3 people were, because like Greg was healing.
Yeah.
So we can't hear it. We don't know.
I know. I'll have like 3 people looking.
No, DeCoco actually lost. He lost to Ahmad. I believe he said that a shadow mirror really shut him out of the game.
Oh,
Okay.
man, Botang is gone. So it
Come
was
on in for
Botang. Just
one
say
more
one last goodbye to everybody. All right, so everybody was saying goodbye to Boateng. He's going back to Vancouver in a couple days. You had quite a storied run here, but unfortunately fell short here to top 16 to Jesse Cotton. Bo, good to see you again, buddy.
Yeah.
Good to see you again, pal.
The boyhood dream, the Sweet 16. It was nice seeing you.
I'll see you later,
Have
pal.
a safe flight
Have
home.
a safe trip home. Safe flight, okay, buddy? That's good seeing
Safe
you
flight.
again. No, the. Okay.
Thanks, Bo.
Watch the wire. Watch the wires. See you later, Bo.
Ooh.
So now we are
there
just.
we have it. We're
we
down
are-
to the final top 8.
Yeah, we are. Yes, we are just finding out who is going to be in the top 8 here. The last top 16 matches is happening between Ian Shields and Andrej Rigby-Shaw. And Andrej representing Untouchables right here in Mississauga, Ontario. And
also Satellar Knights.
Also Satellar Knights as well.
Representing
I think the only Satellar Knights left in this tournament today, going off against Ian Shields of Peterborough, Ontario, representing Jeff's Cards and Comics, but now resides in Kitchener, Ontario. So let's see if my hometown friend can take it home, or if Mississauga's own Andrej Rigby-Shaw can take him down. And we're gonna see. I'm gonna go get a quick update and see what's gonna go happen.
Yeah, let us know. Oh, it looks like they're going to start the next round, the top 8. Oh, that's good. We can see Irvin's playing Burning Abyss, and Jesse Cotton's also playing Burning Abyss. So we got a pretty nice mirror match here. I did watch a bit of Irvin So play, and he was making some very, very great moves. Yeah, we were going to try to get Boateng on the stream to commentate this last round, but unfortunately he's really got to get going, so we weren't able to get him to stick around. Adam Quinville is in the building. He came with me. He will be leaving home with me, so he is still here. They're just shuffling up here. I don't think they have rolled the die yet to see who will be playing first. Looks like Bowie's coming back with an update here.
All right, so this just in. Andrej Rigby-Shaw was able to defeat Ian Shields. So, so Satellar Knights is advancing to top 8, and that will be our feature match at the A table. Will be Andrej Rigby-Shaw versus Ahmad Fahem. It'll be Satellars versus Clifforts, and and at feature B we'll have Irvin So versus Jesse Cotton in a Burning Abyss mirror match. So here we are, the top 8. Only 3 more matches to go to determine who is the ARG Provincial Champion of the YOCC. Our very first one here. Let's see who's going to do it.
Well, the favorite's out, I think. I think Boateng was the favorite to win this event.
Yes, he was, and now he's gone.
Any predictions?
And now, I don't know, but I don't know who could possibly be.
I'd like to see the Satower deck.
And also an interesting note, Ahmad Fahem is now the top seed, so now he gets to decide if he wants to be he wins the die roll automatically, and he gets to decide who gets to go first.
Yeah.
Second.
And that was the Clifford deck.
Yeah, Clifford.
Yeah, we saw him play earlier. Yep. So we are going to get the Satellar Knight on the stream.
Let's go. Up to the feature match. Let's go.
They actually just finished up the match, so they're still on side decking and stuff before they get up into the feature match area. See you later, Tom.
More shit, man. I miss you.
See ya. Drive safe.